Ambassador D.
under the bitter
Godfather.
leaf tree. See, truth is always very, very bitter. In the context of languages and ethnic device and all the issues affecting Africa, I'm right here under the bitter leaf tree. South Africa has about 11 languages, and when they measure Africa, it's always often referred as to South Africa. In most cases, people don't even know where is Africa. People will call it every Africa is South Africa, or sometimes they call it Zimbabwe. But in Nigeria, the giant of Africa, which his citizens don't value, a lot of Nigerians don't value Nigeria. They always fond of criticizing where they come from. Nigeria has over 520 languages with over 300 ethnic groups. And the federal government have been trying massively to encourage the indigenous language, but they miss it during the colonial eras when the colonial people come. Parents used to fight their kids to speak English. As a result of that, they create a lot of problems for indigenous languages. The most recognized languages in Nigeria now today is the Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, and on the minority side, Edo, which happened to be one of the greatest empires in the world. Because of divisions, they've cornered the Edo people into a little group, and their parents have equally created a lot of issues about the languages we speak in Edo. And we speak Edo language in Benin City and in surrounding. About 2 or 3 local governments also do that. But the question is, if you want to measure Africa, you have to start from Nigeria. Don't use South Africa with only 11 languages to measure Africa. So that's why I'm right here under the bitter leaf tree, because bitter leaf is bitter, the truth is always very bitter. So my people, let's come together to encourage our languages and make sure our languages be recognized. Chinese people is conquering the world today because they refuse to speak English. They refuse to speak. They only speak English when they are with you. In their normal space, they speak their language. It becomes very, very important for me over the years to preach languages to people. I've equally done language competitions that was supported by the Oba of Benin, the Eware II. They had done a massive support. They gave me the massive support when it comes to language creativities. I've done several support to many Nigerians, and I'm still doing with my NGOs. But what I'm coming here to let people know that let Africans believe in themselves. If you want to crack Africa, you have to crack Nigeria. If you go crack South Africa, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Egypt, you are not in Africa. Africa will not make any moves. No Nigeria, no Africa. That's why they call us the home of the black world. So we are looking for black people, you're only going to find them in Nigeria. The rest, most of African countries are misrace, misrepresented. Our pidgin language is vastly recognized. So over the past weeks, Nigerian slangs have been recognized by the Oxford Dictionary. That's to tell you how much educated Nigerian is. But what baffles me about all this, if you want to travel to Canada, America, Australia, they will tell Nigerians to go and study English. If you don't pass English tests, you can't come to these countries. But when we arrive here, we discover that they don't even speak English properly. They don't speak more than we. Nigeria is more educated, more way far away. And the people that speak English are way behind us. They don't even go to school. So this is one of the issues Africans and Nigerians are having going outside the country. Nigerian, as a country, the passport, the immigration document we have is not recognized. I think it's only been recognized by only 40 countries around the world that we can travel to, which all these countries are not developed countries, which the government of Nigeria need to look into as well. They should encourage language. The ideology behind if you don't speak English, you cannot travel to other country is lie. It's a big lie. And Nigeria government need to find a way to put a stop to all those English. They are forcing Nigerians to study before coming overseas. If you want to go to attend to their universities, wherever you want to go, they ask you to go and must pass English. And Nigerian West Africa Examination Councils make sure that everybody pass English before going to the university. Still, when you want to come overseas, they ask you language. So you see that Chinese, Indian, and other countries, they're able to surpass all these hurdles because they learn in their language and make sure the people develop fast in their language. So whoever wants to study English can go and do it, but the real sense is the people need to study with their language. It makes it faster for people to learn because from birth people learn how to speak English and people learn how to speak their language. So the ideology behind you must study English before coming to overseas is a lie. Chinese don't do it, Brazilians don't do it, and most South American countries don't do it. So what is the important that Africans have to attach to English language? Go to Ghana, they speak English. Liberia, name a few. You know, so what I'm saying is, if Nigeria does not develop in the next 10 years, we are still going to be behind. Africa is becoming a problem to Africa. So let's support one another and release ourselves of our stress so that we can catch up with the rest of the world. So crack Nigeria, not South Africa. South Africa is only 11 languages. Africa languages is over 1,000. But Nigeria harbors 520 out of it. So long live Africa, long live Nigerians, my people. It is good to be good. That's why I'm under the bitter tree. The bitter leaf with the bitter tree. That's the only way we can go to say the truth. So because the truth is always very bitter. I got the tomatoes farm. I got everything behind me. Thank you for watching. Please share this video, comment and likes. It doesn't matter. You are free to criticize, but positively. Take care. Happy New Year.